You and I had spoken earlier, and you had called Chattanooga one of the most socially stratified and economically stratified cities in the nation. Mm-hmm. And you were also talking at the beginning of your talk about the Civil War times. Mm-hmm. But you and I had talked about how that kind of system was set up even before the Civil War.
Oh, yes.
Could you speak real quick about maybe a little bit about that, about before the Civil War, about how things were socially stratified here?
Well, but before the Civil War, Chattanooga wasn't that big, but it was part of the industrial complex. I mean, that they wasn't a long-term people. They didn't have roots here. I mean, they were basically looking to make money. They had no principles. And Chattanooga was a slave trading place for the whole country. Now, most people today don't realize this, but slave stealing was a big enterprise back in slavery times. It was like stealing cars today. And Chattanooga became a place where you get slaves for half what the market price is, but you didn't get no papers with it. I've got copies of Chattanooga's earliest newspaper. It's got slave advertisements in it. And I've got a fiction book that was based on fact. It's titled Chattanooga. It's about the slave trading in Chattanooga. And it was a center. I mean, the people was called blackbirders. And they go to Virginia, and they primarily stole children. And they would bring them to Chattanooga and sell them, and people from Mississippi and Alabama and deep south would come and buy them without papers, or they'd give them fake papers and that sort of thing. And another tactic that was used quite a bit, there was a man named John Morrell who perfected this in Mississippi. He would pose as an abolitionist, and he would come around the plantation and say, "I'm going to take you people to freedom. Now, it's dark. You come out and meet me on the road here. We're going to take you to freedom. And we're not going to take you to freedom. We're going to have you money when you get there. We're going to see you a couple of times on the way. So that way you have money when you get to camp." They take them out some 2 or 3 times and take them out in the swamp and shoot them. And that was another common practice back then. And a lot of this went on around Chattanooga.